What is going on, fam? Welcome back to the channel. In this box is a crazy special pair of football boots. This is the X Speedportal 99 leather version. It's the very special. I don't even know if it's released yet or if it has released. It comes in this beautiful drawer style box. I want to thank News Soccer Shop. His Instagram account is awesome. Jonathan, he's a friend of mine. He is fantastic. Got these to me super quickly so I could get them up for review. So thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate you. You are always just on point with stock and with all that stuff. So thank you to him. Go check out his Instagram. It'll be first link down below. So let's hop into the unboxing of these absolutely beautiful boots. So it comes with the Adidas drawer style box. This one is very similar to a lot of the Predators that we've seen with this limited collection. This box is actually a little bit slimmer than that one, or those other ones, and then limited collection here. And then as you can see here, this is an 8.5 UK, which is a 9 US X Speedportal 99 leather 0.1 in the firm ground. This is a unisex boot. And then there is a bunch of lettering here in an Asian language that I'm not sure. If you guys know what this is, let me know down in the comments, or if you can read this, let me know down in the comments below. So I think that's probably where they came from. We are gonna open them up straight away. I cannot wait to see what these look like. Here we go. Oh my days. Oh my God. Okay, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the X Speedportal leather version. You've got the carbon sole plate from the X Speedportal with the wing. This is the carbon wing before, carbon sole plate before they changed to the all plastic one. Obviously there's been rumors that this is just a sticker. I'm not actually sure, but it sure as heck looks like carbon fiber. You've got a beautiful K leather forefoot. What a spectacularly soft upper. And then you've got the mesh from the original 99 gram Adi Zero that was released in 2015. So this is all from that boot. You got a reinforced suede heel liner, and we'll go over some of the tech specs in just a second. But here are the boots. They are absolutely fantastic looking. Oh my God. Okay, so wow, ladies and gentlemen, these are these are insane. I am so excited about these. So I actually first saw these boots, I'll talk as I get this box away. I first saw these boots probably back in, they were released or kind of leaked back in maybe November or even a little bit earlier than that they came out. And there were photos of them on feet. And I just couldn't believe that they would take one of my favorite sole plates. Actually, I really love this Speedportal sole plate with the Carbitex insert and the carbon fiber and all that stuff, the stability wing and all that, and put it on the 99 gram boot, which we got back in 2015. I actually never wore those. I never actually ever had those in hand, but incorporated that plus a leather forefoot, which is actually super soft. So let's go over a few of the tech specs of this absolutely beautiful boot. So you've got, as I said, the soft K leather here in the forefoot. The K leather forefoot helps basically just give you a really nice touch on the ball, really nice cushion in that forefoot area, nice for striking the ball, nice for taking the touch down on the top of your foot and all that stuff. You've got the details from the upper from the X99.1, which is that reinforced mesh quarter, and that's what you can see here. So if you can see, hopefully I can get the light, you can see my fingers moving on the inside of that upper. There you go. You can kind of see the shadow. Trying to make it so that you can see that. Anyway, point being is there are kind of see-through mesh areas here on this upper underneath those Adidas 3 stripes. This is a mesh upper that you saw in 2015 on the 99 gram Adi Zero, which was the lightest boot of all time at that point. These I can tell you just from holding them in my hand, they are not 99 grams. They are extraordinarily light. They're very lightweight, but they are not 99 grams light. That would be like a piece of paper or potentially this little screw basically. These are about as light as a SanDisk SSD that doesn't have the USB-C plug on it. That's about how light these are. And they are just absolutely stunning, if I'm honest. The green, this reminds me a lot of the original Tampa Legend 3 the non-elite version. There was an elite version that released as well, but that had this kind of all white with the 3 stripes colorway. New Balance 442 came out with, that actually my wife has. New Balance 442 came out with a version of this colorway as well. So that's pretty spectacular. So any other tech specs we want to talk about, speed frame, this is the exact same speed frame sole plate that was on the X Speedflow, or I guess was on the X Speedflow. Now that the filming of this video, they've come out with those Speedportal Pluses that I've reviewed with the new stippled plastic insert, or I guess sole plate. This one has a ton of snapback as we were used to on the Carbon-Tex insert. There was obviously rumors about this just being a carbon fiber weave sticker that was put on top, and I am not actually sure if that's the case. I never got to digging a knife into here to see if it was actually fake. If that is the case, then shame on Adidas. Honestly, that's pretty crap from you. If this is a carbon insert, then fantastic. We love that. So other than that, stud pattern is very, very standard for, it's the exact same as I said from the Speedportal. So you've got these kind of little diamond studs that are sort of half dug out here on the heel area. You've got on the medial and lateral side of the forefoot and toe box, you've got these kind of interesting, I don't know, hexagonal sort of studs that have been dug out on the certain kind of like here, certain little areas of the stud have been dug out, and then you have these 2 arrow studs in the midfoot. So for both AG and FG pitches, these are this stud pattern is actually super nice. That's one thing that I really appreciated about the Speedportal series, is that this sole plate took what was really good about the Speed Flow series and just upgraded it into something that maybe had a little bit more width, a little bit more structure through this midfoot. They extended the length of this carbon insert, which was awesome. And of course, it's just got a little bit more volume as far as surface area than the Speedflow Carbon-Tex insert sole plate. So that's something, if you are a wider footed player, maybe lean on the kind of newer tech side of the Speedportal. If you are somebody with a thinner foot type, if you can still get your hands on a pair of these Speedflows, those are definitely a little bit thinner as far as the sole plate goes, at least in the way that it feels underfoot and for sure in hand visually as well. This heel area is really interesting. So they've got an upside down Adidas logo here on the back of this liner. It's a nice kind of minimalist padding, nice suede liner here on the back of the boot. There is no external heel counter past the point where my finger is, so this is totally malleable. It's gonna be, I think, really nice on the Achilles. It's not gonna rub too much. It's the type of suede, this like micro suede material, that is super nice if you have grip socks or you don't have grip socks. This is the type of suede material that really locks your foot in place and does a nice job of making sure that there's no slippage going up and down this way from your Achilles tendon, or that's like any rotational energy. So that's really nice as well. And I'm just very much looking forward to seeing what these feel like on feet. So that's kind of a tech overview of this boot. You've got the leather forefoot, which they've put on this beautiful padded K leather forefoot. You've got the midfoot, the entire midfoot basically is from that X90 99 gram boot, this Audi Zero boot from back in 2015, which was the lightest boot on the market, 99 grams. And then they've added the carbon speed frame sole plate from the X Speedportal. So very, very cool football boot, super cool concept. Honestly, pretty soft. The leather is super soft, but this midfoot is actually really soft. I'm curious to know, because it does have, there you go, quite a bit of width to it, which is kind of cool. I'm curious to know if it'll fit guys like me who, with the laced version of the Speedportal, the newest generation, that midfoot was horrifically tight on my feet. As you guys know from my review, it just was completely unwearable in my opinion. It was absolutely destroying my feet even in the review, and I only wear the boots in the review for about 12 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how long that portion of the video is. So for me, I'm really looking forward to something that has a little bit more malleable upper to it with the leather and the Carbon-Tex insert. I'm so excited to see what these feel like on feet. So without further ado, guys, let's hop into the on feet portion of the video and see if I can't get some touches in and see what that looks like. One really quick thing though, actually, before we go, is I did want to talk about the insert. So the insert, there's nothing special about the inside of the boot. This is all the same as a normal Adidas football boot. The only thing that's different about this is it's a micro suede insert here, like little piece here with the Adidas logo, and then this meters per second, I believe is the speed of light. I believe faster than the speed of light. And then they've poked little holes in the bottom, as you can see there, of the this little insert here. My assumption is that that's supposed to make it lighter, but this is already featherweight, so it's more probably just for looking for the ability to make it look faster, you know what I mean? And maybe to mimic the little kind of the area of this upper on the lateral and medial side that have kind of a see-through effect as well. So as I said before, let's hop into the on-feet portion of the video and we will get into how fantastic or not fantastic these fit on feet. All right, fam, here we are out at the pitch in this beautiful stadium. This is our home stadium for Flower City Union. I will leave a link to the Instagram account of my pro team down in the link below. So go follow them. It'll be awesome. You can stay tuned and watch live games as well. Let's get into the on-feet portion of this video. I cannot wait to try these on feet. So I am not wearing grip socks today, or I guess these are technically Nike grip socks. There's a good look at that boot. What a fantastic looking boot in the sunshine as well. These are technically Nike grip socks, I guess, but they're super, super mega thin. So we'll see kind of what those feel like. All right, here we go. Moment of truth for the X Speedportal 99 leather. Oh my God. What? These are crazy. Whoa. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these are absolutely sensational on feet. This gets an Oh My Days rating of at least an 8.5 out of 10. At least. These are so comfortable. One thing that I didn't mention in the unboxing, because obviously it wasn't kind of as apparent, I guess, as they are now, but these boots actually have quite a bit of boxy structure to them. So as you can see, compared to something like the Leather F50 remakes, which have a really pointy toe, these actually have a really wide midfoot and follow the shape of the X Speedportal a lot more, especially because it's on the X Speedportal last. So it's a much thicker, or not thicker, I guess much wider fitting football boot. And as you can see, these fit my foot so nicely straight out of the box. Those are amazing. Okay, next one. I'm guessing the right foot will also get an Oh My Days rating of 8.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a 9 out of 10 is because I haven't actually worn these more than just right now. This is the first time I've tried these on. The midfoot is noticeably stiffer than the forefoot, which is to be expected because this is like that 99 gram honeycomb material or like weave material that they use for their 99 gram boot. So it's not meant to be super soft. It's just meant to be lightweight and a little bit structured. So I will pull this up a little bit so you guys can see. All right, there we go. Holy cow. Honestly, guys, these are some of the best speed boots I've ever tried on my feet straight out of the box. As you can see, there's absolutely zero gaps in and around my ankle. They fit almost perfectly straight out of the box. There's a little bit of hot spot right where the seam between the synthetic and the leather is, but that's to be expected. My guess is this will break in just fine. And you can see this material is stretching nicely to the outside of my foot where it's widest on that lateral side. But there's a good look at the boots. They just look sensational. They actually feel really amazing as well. I imagine that this kangaroo leather upper is gonna be super nice touch on the ball, really nice feeling football boot. And they're so lightweight. They really are so lightweight. So there's a good look at what they look like on feet with kind of a full body shot. Honestly, these are some of the best speed boots I've ever tried on my feet. They definitely follow the shape, I'd say, more of kind of the Speedportal line than even the Speed Flow or some of the remakes that I've had, or the many remakes, I guess, that I've reviewed. Some of those I think actually those videos haven't even come out yet because I've been so backlogged with videos, but I am trying to get those out as best I can. But the shape of this boot with the boxier toe area, they fit true to size too, which is the craziest part. Look at this. So usually with a Speedportal, I'll have like just a tiny bit of space. That's the end of my toe right there. 9US fits absolutely perfectly. And my guess is that this leather will stretch a little bit. So it'll give me a little bit of extra room on the toe area when I
if and when I want it. But these are absolutely sensational straight out of the box. They're super lightweight. That Carbitex insert is, as you guys know, I love the Speedportal sole plate, so it's going to be no different from anything else. Nice amount of grip, decent amount of lateral stability as well. I know this upper, especially in the midfoot, is meant to be just super thin and super light, so it's not necessarily going to have the most crazy lockdown sensation. It's meant to be sort of for straight line speed and more of like that speed boot feel. Touch on the ball is very, very good. Super nice. I wouldn't say it's barefoot, but I'd say it's definitely up there with some of the best speed boots on the market, which is awesome. These are a really nice touch on the ball. That I love the kangaroo leather upper, especially in that toe area. It gives a really super nice plush feeling sensation, and then passing the ball and getting it in between your feet has this really raw kind of barefoot sensation. It's more barefoot than pretty much anything on the market because of how thin that midfoot and heel area is, and then you've got the nice plushness of the forefoot in the K leather. So to me, this is kind of an all-around package as far as one of the best speed boots on the market right now. I know they are either, the other thing that I don't think I talked about in the in the unboxing part of the video is, are these available? And I am pretty sure I'm the only person to actually review these properly on YouTube, at least right now. I couldn't find anything else on these that's, you know, a proper full-length review on them. So that's super cool. But it also means that there isn't a ton of information about it. All the information that I found was on an Adidas, the version of an Adidas website that was in a different language, and it was translated to English on my browser screen when I was doing research for this video. And so, to be honest, I'm not actually sure if these are going to be available. I've seen them on the Unisport website, but they're out of stock or sold out or something, although the page exists on the Unisport website, and I haven't seen them anywhere else other than, again, as I said, like the Adidas website some other country. I don't actually, and they had a few sizes left, so maybe it's some places got them, some places didn't. I know that Adidas, because they went to calfskin leather instead of K leather, I was actually talking to Michael earlier today about why they would have sort of phantom released these, if that makes sense. So they release them, but then they take them back and they stop making them, and a couple pairs of these are just kind of floating around the world. The reason for that might be because they made them and then all of a sudden realized, wait a second, we're not going to do K leather anymore. We're going to do calfskin leather for all of our leather boots. And so maybe they rescinded all those orders, or they stopped making them or whatever. So regardless, these are a special edition model no matter what. So even if they made their entire fleet of them, I guess you could say, that I would say that there's probably a limited quantity of these, but it is a boot that is definitely going to be hard to find, and probably I don't think they'll be that expensive just because they're not really sought after. People haven't really, I think people rather would pay money for the F50 remake just because of the heritage. But for me, these are more structured. They're a little bit lighter weight. I like this sole plate over the Speed Flow sole plate, which featured on the the leather remake of that F50 Adi 04. And that one also had a really pointy toe box, but this one has much more volume in it, and I really love the way the Speedportal shape fits me and my foot. So for me, this is my favorite out of those two boots. As I spoke about before, a few key differences between them. The touch on the ball in these is just awesome. The K leather in the forefoot is super premium feeling with that really nice barefoot, raw midfoot sensation. Touch on the ball is awesome. I'm so excited to be able to train in these. You guys will definitely see a 1 month review. Hopefully they last that long. I know some people spoke about how the 99 gram boots only lasted, a certain number of days basically. And so I'm hoping that the midfoot doesn't split. There's no durability issues, but I am just going to use these and enjoy these, and you guys will find out if they do have any after the 1 month review. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, like the video. If you got value from it, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, let me know down in the comment section below what boot reviews you guys want to see next. If you want kind of pre-release stuff, if you want more really rare stuff, if you want limited edition stuff, let me know down in the comments below. And maybe the comment with the most likes, whoever says the boot with the most likes, maybe I'll try and get those that maybe I'll try to get those first. So yeah, so without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. As always, be awesome. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.